For this question, I'm going to do a box whisker plot that will show the outliers, or at least show you how to find them. And this is the question to do with the number of bolts that Ranji counts. So we'll go to Stat, press Edit, and now I'm using list 1 for the values, as in the number of bolts in the boxes, and this list 2 I'm using for frequency. So there's one box with 33 bolts, and there's 5 boxes with 34 bolts, etc. So now I want to find the range and the interquartile range. So I will go back to Stat, and then I'll go to Calculate, and it's a 1 variable test. Enter. The list I'm using is L1. Now if that doesn't say L1, remember that you find it by going blue and 1. Okay, let me just zoom out so you can see what I mean by 1. Here, this little blue thing in there. So shift 1. Now the frequency list, if you've actually got a list of frequencies, like you've actually used a frequency count, then you need to choose the list here. So this time I want list 2, so I'm looking for that little blue one there above 2. So I go blue 2. Okay, remember if you didn't have a frequency list and you're entering absolutely every single piece of data, then you just push 1, you press 1. But I have a list, so now I've got list 2. So now I go down to Calculate, and this will give me everything I want. The mean, standard deviation, variance. See, 47 items there were. The minimum was 33. The first quartile is 35. The median is 36. Third quartile is 37. Maximum is 40. To find the interquartile range, I need to, it's between there and there, so just subtract that. Okay, so the interquartile range is 4. 37 minus 35. Oops, I mean 2. Okay, so the interquartile range is between 35 and 37, so it's 2. Now it says to draw a box plot. So now I go to Stat Plot, that blue thing there. So Stat Plot. I'm plotting 1, yes. Type a graph. So I actually want a box whisk plot with outliers. So it'll be that one, not this one. Let me zoom in. So these are both box whisker plots. This is without outliers, this is within. See those little dots on the outside? So I'm going to choose that one this time. That's the one I'm going to choose. Now my X list is list 1, correct? My frequency is list 2, correct? And the outliers are going to be marked with either that or that. Depends what you want. You can choose yourself. So I'm going to put a little plus. So now I press Graph. And there's my box whisker plot. There doesn't seem to be any outliers. There's nothing either before or after. Now if I press Trace, this will show me the minimum value. It's 33. The first quartile, 35. The median, 36, remember the very middle value, and the third quartile, and then the maximum is 40. There's nothing there showing me an outlier, so the answer is, are there any outliers? No. No is the answer to that. Okay.